Football League. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Allen's pass.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
Dawson Knox.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Allen.
The 11.
Flush to his right. He's going to take, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Bills have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the ground, it's Singletary. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary there to make the grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
And his pass incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Allen. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he's got some space here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill, and the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Bills.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bills 14, Chiefs 7.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Allen going to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. But Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, but like I said, it's the second quarter, so how worried right now are you?
You're concerned, but you're not panicked because you know there's still an opportunity. No one's excited about his stat line right now. 1 touchdown pass, okay, that's cool, but he's throwing an interception as well. Can he eliminate the mistakes and keep making the positive plays, the good plays? That's what they're looking for from him.
Time to find out if he can do just that. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Mahomes going to try and run. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
from the gun. It's a run for Williams. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Defense. That's not good enough, man.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Mahomes firing complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. Butker's kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. at their
The
own.
football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs making his presence felt early in this one. First half already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
3 brings up second and
From just shy of midfield, Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, Bills.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Bills.
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman of the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Allen's throw into the hands of Brown. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that's caught by Beasley. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll look to run with Morris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills will extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he'll drop this down to Williams, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl, abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Harrison Butker.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 44. He'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Mahomes
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to pin their ears back and get after him now.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
39-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. 7 yards there and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the
shotgun snap to Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Thornhill.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes against the quarterback.
Boy, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Number 20.
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Conversion.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. On 1st down, Allen flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Allen hit. He lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Allen on the keeper. A fumble on the play. Recovered by...
You think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. KC's offense ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 25 on second down, Mahomes, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Williams will try again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Interesting decision here because I think you got to kick it and tie this game. If it's the second quarter, maybe then you go for it. But here in the 4th, you can't come away with nothing.
Kick is good. That will tie the game.
When you talk about clutch, that one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll run here with Singletary. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They will run with Singletary. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Yelled at the ball carrier.
We have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
makes the score.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 25-yard
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Mahomes. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes firing complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Kelsey.
A Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes.
And 3 at the 15-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote up to your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
4-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now. Down 35-31. A minute 36 to go. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Bills.
A gain of 32 that time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for step.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Now Allen. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Quick slant to Brown. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Bills, 1st down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.